Alright, everybody, welcome to another episode of CB Streams, coming to you guys live. We got episode 6, and we're bringing you guys the wonderful KASTOR Sawmill mod. Now, I'm telling you guys one thing, this mod by KASTOR is unbelievable. This is the main sawmill right here. You got beams, you got the pallet boards. I mean, this mod's amazing, guys. We're gonna dissect it a little bit. I'm gonna show you a little bit of everything that's in here. This mod is just unbelievable. This is probably by far the best sawmill out there. So we're gonna dissect a little bit of every single piece of it today for you guys and get into it. Now, I've done a whole lot of tree chopping already, as you guys can tell. It says inputs, outputs, it says it's wood chips, but trust me guys, it's not wood. The way that these wood beam storagers store is because from the mod to global company, it changes them a little bit. So they have to get to at least 8,000 liters on the output before you can use them. Okay, now you guys could cheat if you wanted to and not cut the wood and just press R and boom and fill them. Okay, that is one way you guys can do it, but it's $800,000 US if you guys do that. Okay, over here you got the bark where it holds the bark. Over here it holds wood chips. The wood chips do come in handy for the power plant and everything else, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So what we're gonna first do is jump into my wonderful log holder. We're gonna go grab some logs. Let's go grab some logs. I got a lot of logs I can grab. We're gonna grab some logs. We're gonna go fill up the main machine with some nice logs. You see these logs change color when they're ready. As the other ones, if you guys look, they're still dark. They're not ready to go. Not just that, they kind of become a little see-through-ish too. Kind of bump those logs. It looks like those logs just gonna have to wait for them to come back forward a little bit. The cool thing is if you accidentally bump a log, because these other ones are there but they're invisible, you kind of can just drive through them a little bit. The other log should be back here somewhere. Well, they'll show back up. It happens, guys, but that's okay. I got another section of logs. Let's just go grab those other logs over here that are ready to go to get grabbed. You guys got to be careful when you grab these logs so you don't push them. We're going to go ahead and grab some of these that are up here. I can grab about 2 at a time with this particular log grabber. So we're going to try, maybe I can get 3 in there. We're going to try to grab as many as I can. Looks like we got them. I got 2 of them. It's good enough for me. And what you're gonna do with these logs, if they're ready to go, you're just gonna drive these logs right over here. You're gonna load the machine up. So you just drive them. As you can tell, I'm not exactly balanced with the logs, so that's why we're bouncing all over the place. I'm just gonna open it up. Boom, they're loaded. So those logs are loaded. This machine will go ahead and do its own little thing that it's doing. You can see it's at 8%, so it can hold a lot of wood. So as these wood logs are fermenting over here, so pretty much all it does is it just picks it up. We're gonna get a little view. You're gonna see eventually it's just gonna pick up a log here in a minute. Give it a second. Give it a second. So that's what I always say when I'm waiting on something to do, guys. I do fully apologize. But eventually, it will grab a log. Just taking its time. Come on. Grab a log. Grab a log. You know, it's amazing when you wait for something and never wants to do it. When you walk away, it's all good. It starts doing its thing. But anyways, what it does, it's gonna grab a log, it's gonna throw it into here, it's gonna feed it into this machine. This machine right here rips off all the bark. And once it rips off all that bark, comes into this machine where it fine tunes it, brings it into here where this machine breaks it into two parts. It makes it into beams and it makes it into pallet boards. Trying to figure out why it's not loading the beam. I want you guys to see it, but it's being a pain. Maybe, let me check. Wood beams are, let's see, wood beams are 100%. Alright, I see the problem, guys. See the problem. It's not loading any wood because my wood beams are at a 100%. So let's get over to here. We're gonna go pick up some of these wood beams. There we go. Da, 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 da. That's the one thing about this mod, you gotta dissect it. These beams aren't like the pallet boards where they will automatically load down, so you guys gotta figure out sometimes what's wrong with it, why it's not picking it up. In this case, this one's not picking it up because the wood beam section was full. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these wood beams that are full. We can go wrap these beams. So we're gonna try to see how well my driving goes, because I'm not always good at driving with stuff loaded like this. Not too fast, not too fast. I don't want to fall. Don't fall, don't fall. I don't want to pick you up. Settle, settle, settle. Whew. Thought I was gonna lose him, guys. Thought I was gonna lose him. We're just gonna take these over here. You'll see it'll automatically, it'll grab them here in a minute. Boop, boop, bam. So they're all loaded. Now what this bad boy is gonna do, since we're over here at this machine, it says it's got 1500. It's 1% full. So it's gonna take these into here. It's gonna go into this machine where you see it's wrapping these boards. So it's literally just wrapping these boards as it puts them in. When it wraps these boards, it becomes a finished product of wrapped wood beams that you guys can load onto the auto load trailers, or even pick them up by hand and put them onto your trailers and strap them down and deliver them. So we're gonna go ahead and let those wood beams over there do their thing. They're gonna be wrapping for a little while. Drop 1500 liters worth of wood beams. So from there, we are going to get you guys to the next wonderful thing. Our next wonderful thing is going to be making some wood pallets. So let's go ahead and see what the process of our wood pallets are. As you guys can see, the wood beams are starting. So here's the wood pallets. They come at the bottom, the wood pallet beams, and then the regular beams come up at the top. And that's what it does with the wood as the wood's being fed in. As you see, here comes a piece of wood. Comes into here. Chops it, some wood gets thrown up top, some wood gets thrown at the bottom, and then it sorts it, makes wood beams, and makes pallet boards. And let's see, this is at 55%, so we're gonna go ahead and take it even though it's at 55%, because I want to show you guys how the boards are, how the pallets are made. Now these pallets you guys can use in conjunction with any other global company mod that requires pallets. Those are the pallets from like the tobacco yards and all the different factories that global company offers. You guys can use them in conjunction with those. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this up. We're gonna go ahead and grab it. I have it from the bottom. I didn't grab it that quite right, but it's okay, it's gonna work. As long as I don't drive too fast, it's not gonna fly. I'm not really good at picking things up with a forklift in this game. Real life, oh man, I could pick stuff up with a forklift all day long. A little bit different when it comes to farming sim. Come up here and boom, it triggers, drops them off. As you guys see, they're over here, and it's gonna take these pallet beam boards, it puts them in. Jump on top of here so you guys can see. And what it's doing is it's making the pallets top. One's flipped up one way, one's flipped in one direction. When it comes out, it puts them both together, because one is the top piece, one is the bottom piece. And when it comes out, it's a finished pallet. From there, it makes its way along the conveyor belt over to here, where it flips it, and then it's gonna go ahead and stack them for you guys. It will automatically, if I don't get myself stuck, it will go ahead and stack them. And once they're stacked, and I think it's a stack of 8 or stack of 9. Let's count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So once it makes a stack of 8, they're put outside. So that's what we got there. This is collecting wood chips. This is collecting the bark. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now, we're gonna go ahead and take some of these wood chips, and you guys can earn money for your farm by either grabbing the bark. Now the bark takes a little bit longer to gather up, because there's really not that much bark when it comes to trees, as there's wood chips. But what you can do is you can go ahead and pick up your wood chips, because I got a lot more of those right now. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up our wood chips. Okay, I could have swore this one picks up wood chips. Hope I didn't buy one of these things that doesn't pick up wood chips, because then I'm gonna feel like a dummy for my auto drive system, driving this thing all the way down here and not being able to get wood chips. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. So, when in doubt, to figure out why the heck you can't pick up wood chips. So we're gonna go hit P as if we're shopping. Go over here and we're gonna go look at my front loaders and figure out. Now I originally bought this guy, the Raptor bucket. And the Raptor bucket says it can pick up wood chips. See, wood chip simple. But for some reason, not allow me to grab these wood chips. So let's find out what could be stopping me from grabbing wood chips. Should just be able to scoop them up. Let's try it again. Maybe I have to grab it. Maybe it's like a grabber instead of a scooper. Let's see. Well, you know what? When in doubt and doesn't work, we send the vehicle back to shop, which I will do. And we'll just buy a different front loader attachment. But what you guys would do with your wood chips, once you grab them, you'll come over here and you will drop your wood chips into here. So we're gonna pretend like we got wood chips. You drop your wood chips into here, like so, simulating like we got wood chips. Right now obviously my tipper is not working, and that's it. Once you, the input fuel is your wood chips. So once you input those into there, okay, once you input your wood chips into there, either wood chips or bark, it becomes full and it just starts working on its own. And it's a power plant and it produces power, and it simulates having to have power for the sawmill, and at the same time it earns your farm money. I kind of love this sawmill mod. It took me forever to get it because I have a high end I use Norton's internet security, so getting this mod was hard because KASTOR is obviously from a different country. So my stupid Norton antivirus was trying to say that his stuff was a virus website. It's not, guys. So let me just tell you this: if any of you guys are in the US and you keep getting a blocked section, you're gonna have to temporarily disable your antivirus software on the download site. download the mod. Once the mod is completely downloaded, then turn all your mods back on and it will work perfectly fine. To show you guys that, I'm going to exit out of here and we're going to go to my main screen of my computer. Just want to show you guys. So here's the main screen. We're going to go into the downloads. Here's the global company, Placeable Sawmill. Now anyone that's running Norton's knows that Norton's is really strong. We're going to scan it. And you guys will see that by scanning it, it comes up green. There's no viruses. So it's something to do with US based stuff. US based website IP address going into different countries. It sometimes recognizes them as viruses. So you're gonna have to make sure if your antivirus software does that, disable it temporarily, download the mod, and you guys will be good to go. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to episode 6 of KASTOR's Sawmill, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I do. It works to amazing. I love it to death, and it is by far the best sawmill of all time. Take care, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right hand side, and take care. Have a good night from CB Streams.